Unfortunately for the Golden State Warriors, center and number 2 overall pick James Wiseman has torn his meniscus from the report per Shams. Now, before the NBA draft this year, I made loads of videos saying that the Warriors traded away the number 2 overall pick in exchange for some all-star players, but that obviously did not happen and the Warriors landed James Wiseman. Don't get me wrong here, even though Wiseman makes tons of mistakes on the court, he's still a solid player if you consider the fact that he only played 3 college games and he is only 19 years old. With the Warriors this year, Wiseman is able to average 11.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 1 block, but playing only 21.4 minutes on the court. It's true that these numbers don't look that impressive. We cannot ignore the amount of impact Wiseman has on the court. The good news is, Wiseman has really a high possibility to return 100%. According to NBC Sport, Dr. Nirav Pandey, I assume that's Wiseman's doctor, weighing on James Wiseman's injury. He says that in general, 80% of NBA players get back to playing after a meniscus tear, and the fact that he's young means that it's more likely to heal. But now, James Wiseman is likely done for the season. In today's video, we'll be talking about how losing James Wiseman will affect the Golden State Warriors. And with that being said, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I do multiple basketball videos on a weekly basis, so don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and you'll be the first when there's some more awesome videos just like this. So the first major impact of losing James Wiseman is size and length of the Warriors roster, especially when it comes to rebounding. James Wiseman is 7'1". He has a crazy wingspan of 90 inches. Now, I know a lot of you guys argue Wiseman only averaged 5.8 rebounds per game, but there are only 2 other players that average more than Wiseman. Kelly Oubre is averaging 6 rebounds per game, and Draymond Green is averaging 6.4 rebounds per game. And here comes the problem. Oubre plays about 31 minutes per game, and Green plays about 30 minutes. Let's do some basic math right here. Oubre grabs one rebound every 6.2 minutes, and Green grabs one every 4.7 minutes. But for James Wiseman, he grabs one every 3.7 minutes, meaning that if he gets the same playing time like Green or Oubre, Wiseman can grab 8.1 rebounds per game. At the same time, Wiseman's presence in the paint is also something the Warriors will miss, as he's the only 7-footer on this team. The second major impact of losing James Wiseman is that his injury directly increases the possibility of the Warriors trading him away. Now, before the March 25th trade deadline, I made lots of trade proposals that include James Wiseman. Well, one of the biggest problems for him right now is lack of experience. People expect Wiseman to become a modern NBA center, but that's clearly not happening. Wiseman has a poor shooting percentage and he has no ability to dish out assists. The Warriors got him in order to fill in the role of center, but his performance didn't really meet our expectations. Obviously, the Warriors are pretty much done for the year, meaning that they will put majority of their focus in the offseason and the next NBA season. The bad news is, even though Klay Thompson will return, Wiseman will not be able to gain any more experience in the court. As of right now, a lot of the rumors are pointing out the fact that the Warriors will try to acquire Kawhi Leonard this offseason. If the Clippers and the Warriors do sign a trade, Wiseman will likely be included in that trade package. And now the third major impact of losing Wiseman is that it adds more possibility that Wiseman turns into a bust. Obviously, I'm not saying that Wiseman will be a bust, but we cannot ignore any level of injury, especially for centers because of their heavier weight. As a high lottery pick, people usually have really high expectations. For the number overall pick, Anthony Edwards, who is averaging 18 points, 4.4 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and 1.1 steals per game, and the third overall pick, LaMelo Ball, who is averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6.1 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. Wiseman didn't really reach that level quite yet, at least right now. Early on in the season, Wiseman was shooting threes and playing better defense, but now it's clear that he will start to lose control after a few buckets, showing that Wiseman might not perform the way the front office thought he will. Alright guys, so this wraps up the video. Comment down below what do you think about James Wiseman. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media with all the link in the description down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode.